violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Also right now, another city council committee is discussing a vote on the Anjanette Young ordinance. The goal is to make sure police and city leaders are on the same page when it comes to no knock warrants. CBS 2's Mugo Adigwe is live outside City Hall with the details. Mugo.
Yeah, good morning, Jim. So the council members who spoke during this meeting say what happened to Anjanette Young should not happen to any other Chicagoan. And that is what today's vote is about. Now, some of you may remember this botched 2019 raid by Chicago police on Anjanette Young's home. The innocent woman was handcuffed naked in her own apartment. Since then, Chicago police have adopted several changes, banning no-knock warrants except in cases where lives are in danger.
Wow. So, I mean, they want to get rid of no cash bail, or they want to get rid of cash bail in Chicago. They want to get rid of no knock warrants. They want to get rid of the police. Essentially, you know, shout out to the defund the police movement. And they want to get rid of, I mean, anything that could keep you safe from the super gremlins that are taking over the city. It's absolutely insane. And you have sisters who are pushing this ordinance. And I get it. You got caught with your pants down, literally. Super embarrassing. It's a sad situation. But you have to understand how dangerous the city is right now.
All other search warrants now have to be approved by a deputy chief or higher, but some council members, including Alderwoman Maria Haddon, want to go further, hence the ordinance being voted on today. If passed, it would require that all future police policy changes be made through city ordinances that can only be changed by city council votes, not through CPD internal policies, which can ultimately be changed by the mayor or a police superintendent. Minutes ago during the meeting, Young recounted that horrific day.
When they entered my home, I did not have any clothes on, and they were more focused on finding handguns and ammunition and drugs than securing the dignity of a female citizen.
Well, and my question is, what type of company are you keeping? Who are you having at your crib? You know, she may not be completely innocent in this situation, because why was there a warrant on your crib? Now, they might have made a mistake, but I would definitely like to see that warrant and see what their probable cause was for coming into your home.
It was clear that my safety and dignity was not top of mind. Where was the serve and protect for me? I was handcuffed, ignored, and when I asked questions, I was told to calm down and not to shout at them.
So that meeting is still happening right now. We are hearing from experts speaking in support of the ordinance. Now, to be clear, today's vote is only from the City Public Safety Committee. It will go to the full City Council later next week, but we'll keep you updated on what happens with today's vote. We're live in the loop. Mugo Adigwe, CBS 2 News.
Mugo, I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Quavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And a man is now charged after a dismembered body was found in the Austin neighborhood. Police say 56-year-old Judson Taylor now facing multiple felony counts, including first-degree murder.
56-year-old man dismembering another individual and dumping his body parts in dumpsters across the city. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Of 37-year-old Kevin Perry. While police have not confirmed if the incidents are connected, parts of human remains were found in a trash can in Austin Saturday evening and also discovered near the same area Wednesday morning.
A developing story from South Austin. City workers picking up garbage made a shocking discovery in a trash can. Human remains were found this morning in the 4900 block of West Washington. Now Chicago police have launched a death investigation. Charlie Wojciechowski joins us now live from the scene with more. Charlie.
Well, Marion, we're in the alley where police spent most of their day going through a vacant lot on this side and another one here on this side. This alley, though, is where they discovered those human remains, but how they got here is still not clear.
Wow.
Chicago police detectives comb an alley near the 4900 block of West Washington after streets and sanitation workers discovered human remains in a garbage can this morning just before 9 a.m. This man, who did not want his face shown on camera, was leaving his building at that hour and saw the police activity.
I asked her.
And that's crazy. We see the Dahmer series gaining popularity on Netflix, and I really think that, you know, it could be inspiring some of these acts. I'm not saying that it is, but I mean, it's a possibility. Okay. But you don't see these types of series getting canceled anytime soon. So, you know, it's very sad that this is the point that the community has gotten to. And yes, these are brothers who are doing this to each other, chopping bodies up. I mean, we just did the story on the brother who chopped the sister up in, I think, Milwaukee. So, it's going down, y'all.
Detective, what's going on behind the building? And he said police business. So I walked to the light pole and I see this object on the ground, and I said, oh, somebody just threw away some Halloween stuff, you know? And when I got a little closer, I said, that's a real body.
The remains, he says, appeared to be that of a woman, but they were not complete. Was the whole body there?
No, it was from the navel down.
So he was wrong about that. It was actually a man. He thought it was a woman's body, I guess, but it was a 37-year-old man.
Was there.
Chicago police put a helicopter up to search the area and brought in a canine team from the DuPage County Sheriff's Office. The dog searched the vacant lot adjacent to the alley as well as the garbage truck itself.
Just guessing as if they found it in the garbage can. They dumped the garbage can in the garbage truck. And when the thing came down, they cut it in half. Because it's a perfect cut. You couldn't have did that if you just did it by hand.
The search continued into the afternoon. All police are saying is that this is a death investigation. They say they will know more after an autopsy is conducted on those remains. We did talk to a number of other neighbors who did not want to appear on camera. One told us that another body was discovered in this neighborhood about 3 months ago. That person found dead in a car. He had been shot in the neck. The investigation into this crime is still continuing. Reporting live in the South Austin neighborhood, Charlie Wojciechowski, NBC 5 News. Marion, back to you.
Oh, such grisly details there, Charlie. Thank you so much for the story.
All right, guys. So I did want to read you guys what pretty much happened in this story. Man charged with stabbing, dismembering person whose remains were found separately in West Side alleys. So Judson Taylor, and as you can see his picture right here, the brother Judson Taylor, the super OG gremlin of the hour, was arrested Sunday in the fatal stabbing of 37-year-old Kevin Perry, who was discovered dismembered in an alley Wednesday in the 5000 block of West Washington Boulevard, police said. Taylor had known Perry for years and had recently become upset about the prices Perry was charging for drugs, okay? According to prosecutors, the two had gotten into a fight months earlier and allegedly admitted to wanting to kill Perry ever since. So obviously holding a big grudge. Early on the 23rd of October, Taylor invited Perry to his apartment, where the two argued and Taylor began stabbing Perry with a knife, prosecutors said. Taylor then knowingly dismembered, severed, separated, dissected, or mutilated the body before hiding the remains within blocks of Taylor's home, according to court documents. So, looks like he had a little fun with the remains, before dropping them off. Dissecting and getting into the, innards of this individual that he killed over a drug dispute is crazy. It's a 56-year-old man. Definitely junkie vibes. Definitely George Floyd vibes. And this is the point that his drug delusion has brought him into. City trash collectors came across the lower half of Perry's body last Wednesday in the 4900 block of West Washington Boulevard, according to Chicago police and law enforcement source. Then on Saturday, Taylor called 911 to complain of breathing problems and reported that he had discovered two severed arms. Police found the upper torso of a man behind Taylor's apartment building and farther down the alley severed arms. A day later, Taylor admitted to stabbing Perry 10 times and dismembering his body, even gloating about it. According to prosecutors, a judge ordered Taylor be held without bond. So this man, Judson Taylor, was gloating about pulling a Jeffrey Dahmer and dismembering a young black man who was on his, he wasn't doing the right thing. He was on a hustle move, but just goes to show. I mean, nowadays the junkies are deleting the drug dealers. The junkies are deleting the drug dealers, guys. So we're in a whole different time. My man was bragging, gloating about dismembering, his plug. He obviously unplugged the plug.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.